put like 100 people to me and they gonna say you're gonna lose to Islam, I'm gonna say fuck you, I'm gonna win that fight.
What's up, everyone? Shakiel Mahjouri here for CBS Sports, and you know who this is. He is the UFC's #1 ranked lightweight contender, and the man many believe should be fighting for the title right now, ahead of UFC 302. Here to break everything down with me, Arman Tsarukyan. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much.
Thank you for doing this. I know the timing didn't work out, but I hope, fingers crossed, we get that title shot soon. Before we talk about everything, I had a question. I need you to explain this to me. What is going on in this photo here?
I was in Florida, so like as you know, in Florida, a lot of alligators, and I wanted to get one in my home, so that's why I went there, got one alligator, and now they preparing for sending to Russia.
Ooh, where are you gonna put the alligator?
On my office. That's why I like pick the not big one, That's
Mhm.
why he's not that big, because they gotta ship him to Russia.
Okay, I got to, I have like a legitimate like samurai katana back here. I have some cool stuff in my office, but I feel
Yeah.
like the alligator is the
Yeah,
top one.
definitely I would like to have that belt too, but like this is in 6 months, hopefully I'll get that.
Well, Armin, you can get this exact one for like $30. It's a child-size replica.
No,
So
no,
if
no,
you're,
I wanna get the real one, I'm there for real one.
you know what? That's a great note to start on. You mentioned 6 months. I know with Islam Makhachev, sometimes uh, the timing is sort of on his terms. Justin Gaethje didn't want to wait until Islam was ready to fight again. Realistically, for you, when do you think that you versus, I guess, Islam or Dustin, whoever's the lightweight champion, when do you think that could happen?
October or November. Hopefully it's November in Madison Square Garden.
Those Madison Square Garden
Yeah.
cards or something
Yeah,
else.
this is like different level of fight.
When we talk about 302 coming up this week in Makhachev Poirier, in your opinion, what does Dustin Poirier need to do differently on this third try to become world champion to actually get it done?
You gotta put all his skills, his power, like strengths, his experience that he has from that long he has been like in UFC long time, so he has a lot of experience. That's why he gotta put all together and like to show everybody he deserved to be a champion. So if I was him, I just I was enjoying that fight because it could be his last fight,
Mhm.
and you gotta go like 100%, and like doesn't matter what happened, just give your all best and get out there like with your raised hand.
He talked to me about how he knows that this is his last attempt to become world champion. He's not going to go through this grind again, and that he may or may not retire no matter what happens on Saturday. I had a lot of people in during that interview, the fans say like, "Oh, it sounds like Dustin is checked out," or "I don't think his heart is in it." I know you don't know. Obviously, you've like crossed paths with Dustin in training too, I imagine. Do you think Dustin is the kind of guy who's going to benefit or be hurt by the fact that he knows his career is winding down?
No, he's smart, he has experience, he don't give a fuck for
Yeah.
everybody, and like he's going there to win. And I know like everybody, like fighters, they people don't understand the fighters, they don't care what like everybody talks about them. Like if like put like 100 people to me and they gonna say you're gonna lose to Islam, I'm gonna say fuck you, I'm gonna win that fight. It doesn't matter if my coach or like if my brother does like don't believe me. I'm like, I don't care. I just know what I want to do and what I gotta do. So, and that's it. The same is Dustin, same is Islam, same is Charles.
Mhm.
Because in high level, fight in like top five fighters, you can like take serious someone who's like fans or whatever.
Could I get your official prediction for how that main event is going to play out?
It's decision Islam Makhachev, win by decision Islam Makhachev, or could be KO by Poirier. So it's like maybe 60% of 70% of Islam will win by decision, or Dustin gonna win by knockout.
Okay. Obviously, you were offered the world title shot for this pay per view right after you won at UFC 300. It would have been a very short turnaround for you. And I don't suspect that the UFC holds it against you that you turned it down. But I am curious, you've been very mindful about risk reward. Do I have enough time to prepare for this kind of challenge? You meet other guys who will just say yes to whatever, and a lot of times they'll lose because of it. When the UFC approaches you with something like that, what is going through your mind? What are the things you're thinking about when weighing the risk and the reward of the opportunity?
I'm like 27 years old. I know like I'm gonna fight. I can fight a lot of times for the title. Like people talk, it could be my last chance. You can get one chance in your life fight for the title. But I have a like different mentality, different like I'm like different than everybody. I think like if I turned out this fight, I'm gonna get new opportunity, because I'm number one contender and they gotta give me the title. So I believe and I know I gotta fight. I'm gonna fight for the title next. So I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna meet all UFC workers and like tell everybody I'm next.
Good. Are you going to be there on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm leaving on Friday, so
That's sick. Good. It'll be nice to see you when the UFC starts panning into all the crowd to see all the fighters.
yeah,
What sort
gonna beat
of
some fans there.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said that. Did you see that the fan apologized for flipping you off?
Yeah, thank you. Thank God he didn't sue me.
Oh, I
Thank you so much.
yes.
If Dana won't give you ticket, I'll give you ticket for UFC 303.
Hey, you know what? I like that. We'll make sure to clip this and put it out on Twitter, and we'll try to find
Yeah,
the guy. Okay?
let me know. Just DM me.
Okay. Perfect deal. Done deal. I love the sound of that. What sort of assurances have the UFC given you that yes, you are getting the next title shot? Have you had those conversations?
Yeah, of course. Like after my fight, before fight, after fight, they told me that, and right after fight, they offered me that, and I said, "What happened if I'm not gonna fight in June? Nothing. You're gonna fight at the end of this year for the title." So I said, "Okay, I'm good."
Now, I don't think that this is going to happen, and I feel bad even putting it into the universe, but how would you feel if Conor McGregor wins at 303 and then they decide to try and do that Makhachev McGregor fight, for example?
It can be different. Like a lot of options. It could be Chandler. It could be Conor. We
Yeah.
don't. We never know what happened. Maybe like tomorrow, someone gonna get hurt and like just God knows. So we'll see what happened. And but I believe I gotta be there. I gotta fight for the title because I deserve it. And after me, of course, Conor can fight Chandler or doesn't matter who. So
Obviously, this would be if the fight comes to obviously Makhachev wins, and then we got a turnaround this year. It'll be the second time that you and Makhachev will have fought each other. I am curious, in what ways are you two both similar to how you were in the first fight, and where have you two both changed or grown the most?
we've changed a lot. So especially me, because I was super young. I didn't have experience in the UFC. It was my first fight, short notice, and a lot of different like things. But everywhere, I improved everywhere in my striking, the wrestling, ground and pound, the work on like against cage. I feel like completely different fighter. He is too. He has he's same, but like he does something like some new combination, and but like his fight style the same, like he never does some crazy kicks or like some never he never risks, like fight safe, and that's good, yeah, but like sometimes you need to do some action for the fans.
If you have to give up one forever, would you rather never ride a horse again or never ski in the mountains again?
Never ski on the mountains.
Shout out to the horses. I as we wrap up here, I want to actually apologize to you, and I don't even know that you'll know why, because like you said at the top of the interview, you don't care what people have to say. If they're not fighters, they don't know. Ahead of your fight night main event against Gamrot, I put out a tweet, and admittedly, the tweet was sort of written in a way to sort of get some engagement. And what I wrote at the time was, "Is Gamrot versus Tsarukyan the worst UFC main event in history?" And boy, did people kill me for that comment, including people in your camp, and deservingly so. Now, I would like, first was the apology. Second, I would like to explain because I'd like your input. The reason I wrote that is because I have a. When you have a fight as good as Tsarukyan versus Gamrot, I don't like it as a fight night main event at the Apex. I want that either in one of their home countries, or I want those guys on a main card, because I feel like at the time you guys weren't very well known to the North American audience, and if you put that in the Apex as a fight night headliner, you don't actually show the skill to as many people as possible. So what I would like to ask you, Arman, is how much did your reputation, how much did your popularity increase after the fight with Gamrot? So I'd like to know if I was wrong.
Yeah, it was a lot. So like everybody like talking about the fight, fight was good, and like everybody's saying I got robbed, so me either. And yeah, it was a good fight, but judges did worse decision. And but shit happened, you see, and now I'm number 5. He's number, I don't know, like under me, and
Okay.
that's why. So now I'm in different level.
Different level.
And different not level, different position. So
Mhm. Well, and Shaquille
I
proven
I
wrong.
don't I don't I don't like think about my previous fight. I always think about my fight in the future.
Well, Shaq proven wrong. Tsarukyan now more popular than ever. People ready for that world title shot. I would like to play a little rapid fire. I'm going to ask you some questions, not related to fighting, just to get to know you a little bit better, okay?
Okay.
Okay, first and foremost, what is your favorite thing to do when you're not fighting, not training? Just get away from it all.
uh right, UTV
Ooh, 18 circle one. Be careful out there. We don't need you
or
to get.
snowmobile, yeah, snowmobile more.
You're gonna don't end up like Donald Cerrone and Frank Mir getting injured on their motorcycles, not being able to fight. Okay,
Yeah, this
be
is dangerous,
careful out
but
there.
like we love it. So
That's a good one. Um, are you a better singer or a dancer?
uh dancer.
You didn't sound confident though.
No, I'm bad everywhere, but like maybe dancing is a little bit better. But I'm like so bad at singing and at dancing. But like if we're gonna compare of them, like I'm better
All
on
right, if
the dancing.
let's say a zombie pandemic breaks out right now, people are getting eaten left and right. Who are 3 fighters that you would bring with you to survive the longest?
John Jones,
Everyone says John Jones. Everyone.
maybe uh George St. Pierre, and I need some smart guy, and Habib.
Okay, that's good. The best advice Jan Blahovic ever gave me was always have someone slower than you. So if you're getting chased by the zombies, they get eaten and you can run away. So I don't know, maybe consider bringing like Roy Nelson with you or Derek Lewis or something too.
Yeah.
All right, last one. I'm coming up with these on the spots. Oh, okay. On the note of being a bad singer, what is one song that you can do front to back on karaoke? If we were to sing right now, what's a song you could do front to back?
Oh my god, I'm so bad at singing. That's why I don't know even one. Like в бокале дна не видно. It's like Russian music.
Okay.
It's called в бокале дна не видно. I don't know. Maybe that.
All right. Well, who knows? Maybe if once you win the championship, you're celebrating a little bit. Maybe you'll get a
Yeah,
song too.
I'm gonna sing that.
Arman, I really appreciate you doing this today. I'd like to let you have the last word, so I'll do my part very quick. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. Subscribe, tap the bell, thumbs up, all that good stuff. Give us your official prediction. Dustin Poirier, Islam Makhachev, UFC 302. When you suspect Arman will become UFC champion, and what song you could crush at karaoke. Arman, if there's anything you want to tell the fans, let the people know, man.
Love you, fans. Thank you for support me. See you in a couple days in New Jersey.